Let's go.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bills and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's coming up next.
Now from the so-called City Beautiful and home to the Madden Studios, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League from Orlando, Florida. Coming up, divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Baltimore Ravens. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top...
So very early on in this game, first quarter, no score, and this offense hoping to change that right here and get some points on the board. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Every possession. Season magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. In motion goes the tight end. To the air, Allen. And Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Allen off the play fake. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. Now make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
The Bills send the punter out, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Jackson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Dayo Odengbo. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This is McCaffrey on the give. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Throwing is Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Runs through the contact. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And for Jackson, this may be a free play. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Nifty move. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. McCaffrey will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Allen now looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 6. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
To the right side and intercepted. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Jackson now. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on third down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last third down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board.
It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. Jackson. He's got it. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes our score 17-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Now the Bills' offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Allen going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir from 10 yards out, and the Bills get a bit closer. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. And running with power here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run good for 24 yards. Here's Jackson to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills ready to take over.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And that's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up, so hold everything here as they're going to take a look at it.
On 1st down, easily. Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Now Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And then corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 12 more yards there and another first down. They go play action now. Jackson on the move to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there. A 12-yard loss on 1st and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. The quick feet by Jackson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Jackson. This is caught. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal.
From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll take him into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey now for the point after.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Second down and 6 now. Motion man is Shakir. Now Allen.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Throwing now is Allen. And that will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Here's Bryce Behringer now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On third down, Easley. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here first and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Second and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup, as we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach in our EA Sports Halftime Report.
But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans doing battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's Allen to throw it. Little short pass to James. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
Motion man is Shakir.
Now Allen. And it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught, they got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The Bills send the punter out. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. From the 38, Jackson. He's got Mason complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Jackson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Mason. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Looking to throw. Jackson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen. Little short pass to James. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
and there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Option play. Here's Cook.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. To the air, Allen completes it to Coleman.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now a 2nd and 6. Motion man is Shakir.
Allen now looks to throw.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On play action, Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Khalil Shakir
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And the Ravens taking the field.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson going up top. That's caught at the 25. And he will be taken down inside the Buffalo 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing to start the drive. Allen escaping the pressure right. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Back to throw. Allen. And his throw here is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
That is caught by Cohen. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. Slot man moves right. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. Room to maneuver at the 35. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Motion man is Shakir.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Ravens. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Allen going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Norwood in motion. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back live to Orlando. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now Allen again. Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. They'll look to throw again. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was James Cook finishing things off with a touchdown catch. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
And several days ago, you and I talked with a couple of guys in the meetings about how big is home field advantage. And they kind of downplayed it a bit, but I think we're seeing here today, building up this lead, looks like they're going to win. Why home field advantage in the divisional round so important?
Yeah, they may have downplayed it, but we could also sense it was important to them because nothing has to change. You don't have to uproot anything. Sometimes when you're going on the road, you may have to even leave earlier in order to get acclimated if it's going to be a tough environment against the team you're going to play. So being at home is a big deal. But now they know, at least they feel like it, they're moving on to the championship round. There's got to be no better feeling. They'll get that 24-hour rule in. Enjoy that before they look forward to the next opponent.
Down to about the 45. Second and 6.
Now Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Up the middle they go. Easily. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Jackson from the shotgun. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Here's Jackson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Bills are right back in this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Allen to throw it. It's caught by Coleman. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Allen. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, he stays up.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Allen. Completes it to Norwood. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And again, it's Allen.
This taken in by Kincaid.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Throwing, Allen.
His throw incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of pressure here for Cade York.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
York able to send this one through.
And this is back down to a 7-point game. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts them back within 1 score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts. But without that 3rd one, they can bleed a lot more clock on you. So how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep? I think you're exactly right. I'd line up and play for the onside kick here.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has the Ravens 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
Now a give right side. Easily. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
3rd and 5.
Now Jackson. That's complete right around the 8. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.
Damn, Christian gone. Will been gone. Lost 2 starters. Damn. Pacheco, Somebody Thomas, Samuel Murphy. We got some more pieces. They got a young tight end from the U. This is gonna be our toughest test. They beat the Titans by a field goal. It was a shootout by Patrick Mahomes, the second-year quarterback. Patrick Mahomes. Brock Purdy threw 6 touchdowns.